A federal judge now says Rudy Giuliani is stalling in the case brought by two former Georgia election workers he defamed. That judge is now holding Giuliani in contempt. The former Trump attorney failed to turn over information to the two workers ahead of a trial set to begin January 16th. That trial is to determine whether Giuliani can have possession of a Yankees World Series ring and a multi-million-dollar Florida condo. In December of 2023, Giuliani was ordered to pay $148 million in damages to the two workers after repeatedly claiming they switched votes in the 2020 election.